Hustle is the most important word.
I mean, among the 6 million, that is nothing.
It takes years. Then it happens all at once.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Building Your Brand at the House. So today I'm with a lovely lady here. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi guys, my name is Sofia Dube. Should I just continue?
Give us the whole intro about you. What makes you unique?
Okay, so I'm Sofia Dube and I am the founder of Luzibo Media House and also my communication and marketing executive of ChemSmart Limited, which is a group of companies where Luzibo is as well.
Okay, that's lovely, isn't it? When was the last time you saw a lady doing that? Or coming for you? So as we begin with Sophia, the tradition continues. We start with our card game and we'll see which card she picks, and she'll have some pretty personal questions. The last personal question didn't go so well. So anyway,
I'm now nervous.
And you can't. It's an 8. So question number 8 says, let's hear what it says.
Oh wow.
They don't know the question, so this is sort of a boom. Okay. Question number 8. If you could be any household item, which household item would you choose to be and why?
Household.
Yeah, any household item. Which household item would you choose to be?
Oh my god. An ornament.
What type of ornament?
Do you see those ones that are? I like the vase ones.
Okay.
Those expensive, where you know how women are. We buy those expensive ornaments, the nice decorative ones, and we put them there and we polish them so that when visitors come, they're like, yeah, this is expensive things that yeah. So I would be an ornament.
Why
Just sit there and be polished all the time.
An ornament.
Because I'm expensive.
Okay. So you've gotten to know a bit about.
We don't do anything. I mean, ornaments. Now I'm saying we. Ornaments don't do anything. So, but they are just sit there and
be pretty.
Yes, but they're very expensive.
Very expensive. Okay, makes sense. So we're gonna begin the first segment of this interview. It's a lovely interview, right? Exactly. So could you please introduce us to Luzibo Media and ChemSmart, and we hear all about it. When did it start?
Okay, so, well, ChemSmart is a family business. So it has it's a group of companies. So it has other companies under, and it started I think it started in 2013. I'm not so sure.
Okay.
So yeah, it started as just a manufacturing company that manufactures detergents, any type of detergents we manufacture. And then as I opened my own, which is Luzibo is my own. So I was like to Dad, I'm not ready yet to be, going to the process of registering the company and all that, because I wanted to be a steady company first before. And then he's like, you can go under, and then we become ChemSmart Group. So now there's the manufacturing. We have a lab as well to test water. We test water, soil, etc.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. I would like to focus on Luzibo Media. When did you decide to branch by yourself?
Okay, so I was in varsity actually, and I thought, actually, I decided to just open a blog. At first, it was a blog where I would write, and then I really thought, okay, what can I write my blog as later? And then I decided, no, I love my city, I love Bulawayo, I love Matebelelen, and then I started writing Matebelelen stories and stuff. And then later, I really didn't make it a company at that point. And then later, I sort of was like, okay, let me do something. And then once I got a first client, that's when I realized, okay, that is how it was positioned, actually, to be a media house.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to start it? Do you find me ask that? Why did you decide to start it? I think you've answered that a bit, but I would like you to elaborate more.
Okay, so as I said, I love Bulawayo and I love the entertainment industry. I've been in the entertainment industry for some time.
Okay.
So I was like, why don't I do this? What space can I be in to do this thing? And then that is how Luzibo came about, because it was for Bulawayo artists and the industry, so that it can be the space in there. Plus also I saw that there's a gap between corporate and entertainment as well.
Okay.
So that's how I built it.
Okay, makes sense. So the question which follows that one is, what's the best advice you can give to newbies in your industry? What's the best?
But I'm a
advice?
newbie as well.
No, since you've been doing it for some time, what's some advice you can give somebody saying, who start?
Honestly,
Look, for me, I would say that the advice I would give to anybody entering this industry, have a high paying threshold. And another one too is, be prepared for things not going your way. Literally,
the last one is important.
be prepared for nothing going your way, for some periods of time. But anyway, I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Well, I think passion is important.
Okay.
If you have passion into something and you're ready for it, go for it.
100%.
So that's what I can say.
All right. Okay. And the question that follows that one is, would you recommend other people to pursue your business?
Well, you can go for it if the industry is pretty tight, but you can go for it. I think for a person, they must look into what is more unique about them. Before you pursue this, bring something unique.
Okay, it makes sense. By unique, you mean that somebody should have their own thing, personal thing first before they go into it, or they can just go into it as a company and start it from there, or they should just start as an individual, like you started?
Honestly, I didn't start as an individual. Okay, yes, I did have this dream, and other people wanted to push the dream with me, but you know how tough it is, so people broke away and stuff. Although I have new people as well, but it's tough. What I'm saying is that every vision is different. You can never be the same as everyone. I feel like every vision is different. If you have something different, go for it and bring something unique. Imagine if the whole industry was just the same, it would be boring. So yeah, okay. And I feel like those are the problems that we have in trying to copy one person,
Yeah, 100%. The uniqueness matters. The question after that one is, do you think you'll pursue your current business until you die?
I think so. I don't know. Part of it. I would.
Could you explain further? What's your vision, let's say, in 15 years from now? What's your vision in 15 years?
I'm sorry. People are disgusting me.
No.
Asatabain.
Yeah.
Asatabain.
No,
Okay,
you
let's start that question, okay?
Okay.
Because you're.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's making me nervous.
Anyway, okay.
And
Are you still recording though?
Yes.
Yeah.
From that question, let's take it.
So the question which follows that one is, do you think you'll pursue your current business until you die?
Okay, so it will be part of it, definitely. A different departments. But my main goal now is to have maybe a proper studio.
Oh,
Like that is my vision, and all the things that are there, they are part of that.
okay.
So they will come together and build this one vision that I have.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you're looking at something basically like something which we have seen that people can sort of relate to as to what your vision looks like. Like, okay, since you said you want to have a studio, right? Could you give us maybe a studio you've seen that you liked and then you'd like to have something similar to that?
Well, I liked Tyler Perry's one.
Oh, Tyler Perry's new studios.
New studio.
Okay.
So
okay.
I've always had that one day I will have my own.
Oh, have it. Okay.
And as well, maybe like, I don't know, I was looking also into different marketing strategies as well.
Okay.
Like digital billboards and stuff. Yeah. Here in the city, since there's no competition.
Okay, makes sense. So that was part one of this wonderful interview. Join us for part two after this.
Who alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames, I whip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock.
Welcome back to part two of this interview, and I'm still with the lovely lady Sophie. Part two deals with marketing of a business. As you've noticed in the last episode, part two is all about marketing of their business, right? So the first question that will go on with that one is, how do you market Luzibo? How do you market?
Well, at first I used to do the boostings on Facebook and Instagram, and then also my writing made it sort of like blow up, especially on Facebook, and then later on Twitter. On Twitter, I use my personal account, and as well I use I use some graphic designs on the Luzibo page, as well as other social media. I think we're on all social media pages. And then as well, some of the things that we do personally is a way of marketing it. We do animation. We've done an animation project last year. Since Luzibo is a Kalanga name, meaning knowledge, so we do Kalanga. We've done a little Kalanga animation last year, which blew up, which as well marketed the business. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Part number 2 says, do you believe more in social media or the physical part of marketing?
Well, I do believe in social media marketing because our company is digital marketing.
Okay.
But I feel like we started in South Africa originally. So it's a different ball game when you come this side in Zim. Also, you have to look at how many people use social media networks. On top of that, how many people have access to the internet? Last time I checked, Zim had 43% of people who are using social media. It could have gone up, but yeah, those were the percentages. So would weigh on that, but it does work. But as well, we have network challenges here and all those things, and people mainly pay for WhatsApp. So we have tried pushing on WhatsApp as well. The way I play a lot on Twitter, and the way I use not social media, the way I use Twitter a lot, it's been working wonders, not only for Luzibo, but for the main company as well. So
yeah, I think that's because I think like I contacted you on Twitter. Right? You said, guys, like it was unconventional, but it worked. She's here today. Use your unconventional method. They might be the thing that blows you up, that uniqueness about you. So the last question of this segment is, would you say networking is critical in your industry?
Well, networking is very critical in the marketing, especially if you're doing marketing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's for my business, because I need to know the corporate sector and who are in the marketing sector of the corporate sector, and also I need to know the entertainment industry as well. I need to know if I need an actor, or which agency do I need for that advert, which is good, So I need to know both sectors. If I need a comedian, who is the like funny comedian, for a certain, to sell a certain product.
Okay. I really believe networking matters for most businesses nowadays. Without networking, I believe you're really gonna lose, because business is tough. So anyway, that was part 2 of this wonderful interview. We'll join you after these messages. Let's go.
This is rubbish, nonsense. Can't be wasting my time. You only get one chance.
What I want to know is, are you getting a second chance? What is your friend saying?
I've decided to give you girls a second chance.
But is she going to die?
No. She won't die.
The choice is in your hands to do what is right.
So we're back again. I'm still with the lovely lady Sophie and Luzibo here. Please go follow their pages and everything, guys. So part 3 deals with how a business affects a day-to-day life, right? So question 1 goes, do you think your business has affected your life in a positive or negative way?
Honestly, business is tough.
Tell me about it.
Business is really tough, hey? There are ups and downs. So when there are downs in a business, mentally you're down. When there are ups in a business, mentally you are, and then it disturbs your, some of the things that you have been doing, which I wish it happens soon. I wish it happens soon.
Okay.
But yeah, it does, because my business, when we get busy, we travel a lot. We do travel a lot. And yeah, and sometimes if it's not traveling, you're organizing an event and you have to set aside plenty other things and be pushing people to be doing their work. So yeah.
But do you like the traveling side of it though?
Oh, I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Get yourself a business which makes you travel, guys. So part number 2 says, how are relationships affected? Romantic relationships affected by your business?
So far I haven't seen anything. Maybe the traveling would affect it. But I feel like, this question.
Like romantic relationship. I know when I guess business people, hey,
the time to give your partner and all. I feel like when you're pretty busy, so far, the person I'm with is a pretty busy person as well.
So you can actually, okay, it makes sense that you're both in business and not.
Hi, in case my father watches.
Don't worry about it. Wait. Your father. Okay, let me not ask that question, but let's continue it. But so, how are they affected? Like, would you say there's positive or you're negative?
Okay, let me be honest. Some men feel challenged, honestly. Who would say you own a business, especially when it's going well. It's one of those, okay, now, and people think you at a certain position, like you're expecting higher or something. I'm a very chilled person. Of course, I have a standard, but I am a very chilled person. I do not expect, you to go head over heels and whatever. But once we're in and we start the conversation, I don't know what happens to guys and be like, no, can we not talk about it and what? Or if I bring, how marketing, the whole industry and you have conversations of everything. Some guys are just like, how do you know all these things?
They feel challenged.
Challenged, yeah.
Would you say it's challenged or insecurity from your side?
I don't know, honestly.
Tell me in the comments what you think. Do you feel like if you dated somebody who had a higher position than you, or owned a business and you don't, would you feel challenged or insecure? Hit me up in the comment section. Let's talk about it. So, question 3 says, if you could change one thing about the lifestyle you get to live because of the business, what would it be? If you could change one thing about the lifestyle you get to live, right, about your business, what would it be?
I have never thought about this. I think I would go out more.
Go out with more people or?
No, because so far I have been I'm that person that is really at home a lot. I'm a homebody. But the business that I have requires you to be out there, to get information, and so far I've been a social media body, and that has been literally, helping me out.
Since you don't go out.
Yeah. So maybe if I try and
What's
go
stopping
out.
you from going out, if I may? What's stopping
I feel maybe I'm an introvert, or and plus the other thing is I'm still at home.
Oh,
So
there's
still
two issues.
parents. And the other thing, even though there was a time when I stayed alone in SA,
Yeah.
and it wasn't the fact that the other things were, of course, money issue and all that.
Yeah.
But I would really love to travel more and experience different places. I love traveling. I love going to Antelope. I would love to repeat that again. I would love to repeat Kuduland again in Bite Bridge locally, and maybe go to Vuma, yeah.
100%. So guys, that was me with the lovely lady Sophie on this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me see what you thought about it. And please hit that sub button, guys. And keep watching. Thanks for joining us on this episode. We'll see you on the next one.